What's up, Earth Angels? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tay, and I'm a psychic healer here in Kailua, Hawaii, and also on YouTube. So today we're going to pick a crystal-ish reading all about why is this person in your life. So we're going to dive deep into the person on your mind and see why are they in your life in the first place. What value or what did they bring to your life and why? So we're gonna get into this, but first I need you to choose one of these three piles. Here are the three piles. Pile 1 is on your left, pile 2 is in the center, and pile 3 is on your right. Take a second to pause the video, meditate on the piles, see which pile you feel drawn to. Then you can go ahead and scroll down to my description box where I will have all of the timestamps for your readings. So just click on your timestamp and it'll take you directly to your part of the video. All right, I'll see you in your pile. Pile 1, if you chose this green, like heart-shaped crystal, this is gonna be a reading all about why this person is in your life. So right off the bat, I'm getting that whoever this person is, and for you guys, this could be a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. This could be all the way down to like an animal, a pet, but it's literally the person or animal on your mind. Because I'm getting that some of you are thinking about your pet. And the reason, and it's like a variety of things, okay? This could be someone that you dated in the past, somebody you're with right now, somebody things ended really bad with, somebody that's a family member, like a mom or dad, or a sibling. Like this could be a variety of things. Even an animal. But the thing is that this person came into your life to show you unconditional love in some way or another. Like even, I feel heavily about my dog that way, that he came into, this one in particular, came into my life to show me unconditional love. And so this person, whether or not you guys are in contact, whether or not things ended well or not, and for some of you, I'm feeling like there is a no contact situation, but regardless of the situation, this person came into your life to show you unconditional love, to show you more positivity, to show you better days, to show you that you don't have to fight so hard, things don't have to be so difficult. They almost came to help you like judge yourself in a different way and bring you to a new light of, why do you think that way of yourself? Why don't you see yourself for who you truly are? Like, you're great. This is someone who's like, you should see your potential. Like, I can see your potential. You have, like, you're great. You're going to be amazing. Like, they see you for who you are. And maybe they're the first person to see you for who you are. And to really dive into that energy and appreciate you for who you are. And this doesn't mean that this person was meant to be in your life forever. But this person was definitely like a soulmate type of energy, and a soulmate energy doesn't mean you have to be together forever. We have soulmates in many forms, in animals, in, like, look at my little soulmates. And it's funny because when I first, he came to me. He was dropped off at my house, and I started asking Spirit about him. And I asked, like, what's the purpose of this dog being dropped at my house? And I got the soulmate card. And so this is just confirming even more. This is a soulmate connection, but it doesn't have to be like soulmate till the end of time. This could be for a period of time in your life that was dark. A period of time in your life where you had no interest anymore. You were going through a lot of heartache, a lot of suffering. You maybe were in this phase of not giving a fuck, to be honest. Like, I see people who could be out drinking and partying, like, just, I don't care, like, the house is burning down and I don't care. It's like a phase, and you don't have to be drinking and partying, but it's a phase of extreme stress and anxiety and maybe numbing out some emotions that you don't want to feel. And while this was a tough time for you, this person showed you love, okay? This person was there for you to kind of tend to your wounds in a way and not judge you for it. Honestly, you put this person through a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this person went through a lot loving you because they were loving you in your worst form. Like, let's just be honest. Yeah, in your worst form. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a soulmate connection. That is unconditional love. Someone who loves you in your worst form, that is unconditional love. And this person was put in your life to show you unconditional love, to show you self-care, to show you nurturing, to show you how to fill your emotional cup, to tend to you, to be there for you, to be a constant in your life that was so out of balance. They brought balance to your life. They brought happiness to your life. Maybe for a season, maybe for a reason is what Spirit is saying. But it's just like some was short term, some was long term. And while some of you might let this be a shadow of like regret or doubt, don't do that. Because the thing is that if you're not in contact with this person, it's not necessarily because you're in the wrong. It's not necessarily because you're supposed to be with this person or you're supposed to talk to this person. It's not the case. You're supposed to appreciate this person, yes. Appreciate what they did for you. Be grateful for the past that you did have, no matter what happened. There was a lot on your plate at the time, okay? Things were different. You were a different person. You were trying to build yourself back up. And you weren't necessarily, didn't have the emotional capacity to kind of reciprocate what this person did for you. And honestly, that's okay. And you have to accept that. You have to call on that inner wisdom inside of you and know that you're not a bad person, that you're not hateful, or it's like you're living in your head about maybe not doing what you could have. And the thing is, and maybe you're living in your head about being in the past with this situation, with this person. But the thing is that what you want is on the other side of your fears. So if you're in your head living in these fears about the past, and you're staying in these fears and you're thinking about these fears, you're never going to get to what you want. And so the message here is really not necessarily about this person and why they're in your life, because Spirit and God is literally saying, you know why they were in your life. You feel it, and you know it, and you know their purpose, and you rethink it, and you overthink it, and Spirit is saying this is stopping you from being balanced, from spinning the wheel of fortune and landing on a win. Because the thing is that no matter if this person showed you unconditional love or not, what was in front of you wasn't enough for you, and you had to leave. And that's okay. So Spirit, what else do you want to say? Okay, so it's interesting because now they're saying why you were in their life. So plot twist, you were in this person's life to show them that they don't need to prove themselves so hard. What is meant for them, they won't have to worry about. They won't have to try to do everything for. They won't have to rush around for. They won't have to be the only one, like, you know, tending to the other's needs or being passionate first or making someone feel like they're on a pedestal or on top of the world. While you may have experienced unconditional love and this taught you unconditional love and what unconditional love feels like to be given, and now you can go out and you can give that unconditional love where it feels right and where it feels reciprocated. But you in this person's life, and it could be vice versa, it could be swapped, so just take what resonates. But you in this person's life, it was more of a test to their worth. Like, you don't have to try so hard to receive love back. You don't have to be in this energy of, you know, flaunting your feathers and wondering, was this received by the other person or not? And so while this was a beautiful connection with a lot of fun, there was also a lot of doubt and a lot of heaviness in the mind. Heaviness on your side, believing you can't reciprocate, and heaviness on their side, feeling like you can't reciprocate. It wasn't in balance, that's the thing. So when you think about going back, or you think about, oh, like, I messed this up. No, it wasn't meant to be something long term. It was just here for a season or a reason. And the thing is that in that season or in that reason, you needed someone who was committed because you weren't. You needed someone to help you pull back the shadows and shed light on them. You needed someone to help you move forward, help you to see your potential and who you were. Because this person saw your potential, they saw how great you were, and they allowed you to move to a new phase of your life. And they allowed you to move out of maybe someone who's so serious and into someone who can surrender and who can see what else is out there for them and look for their potential. And while it did probably take a lot of internal conflict and suffering, honestly, this person always showed up. They always showed up. And for that, they showed you unconditional love. And so, honestly, this is the message I have for you. Whoever this person was in your life, they taught you unconditional love. And even if it didn't work out, don't beat yourself up for it, because the thing is that it was just a lesson. And now you can learn that lesson, close the lesson, and move forward. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like it. Please comment. Let me know how it resonates. Please subscribe to my channel if you're interested. I also do readings on TikTok and Instagram, same handle, TarotXTayFit. I also offer personal readings on my website. The link is down below. You could email me if you have questions about that. And hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. Okay, bye. What's up, Pile 2? If you chose this is going to be a reading all about why this person was in your life. And this, honestly, it was like one of my ornaments, and it broke off yesterday when I was decorating. And so this is like, I keep hearing shine bright like a diamond, and like obviously ornaments are like sparkly and the tree is like glowing. And honestly, the vibe I'm getting off the bat is this person was meant to be in your life for fun, like for a good time. I'm not here for a long, what is it? Here for a good time, not a long time. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what God is saying. God, show me more. Why was this person in Pile 2's life? Yeah, for fun. Because this person, I'm getting the vibe of like relationships or friendships that kind of make you feel like you've been done dirty. And they're like someone to be reckoned with. Like they're the energy of someone who's glowing and bright and fun and like, but they're selfish, right? It's like this selfish energy of they're like the spotlight energy, and that's what they care about, okay? So this relationship or friendship, yeah, it was for fun and for a good time, but there was a lot of lessons behind it. Because the thing is that while this person was so fun and a good time and you were drawn to them and you wanted to be around them, they couldn't offer you a lot, because everything that they had to offer, they gave to themselves and not to anybody else, okay? So this is somebody who offers you a small cup and you like to be in their energy, so it's like cool, but then over time you realize your self-worth is a little bit affected. There's parts of you that come out that you don't like when you're hanging out with them. They pull out shadow aspects of you that need light shed on them. Maybe you feel a little bit jealous around them. You feel like this energy of like kind of being a hater, to be honest. Because you just feel like you're rushing into this and there's no real plan. Because like I said, they care about themselves. They don't care about others. And so if this is like a romantic relationship, they don't really plan to be serious. If this is a friendship, they don't really care about how you're feeling. They're just in it for themselves, to be honest. Like, they are this magnetic, attractive, like, beauty queen type of energy. But when it comes to doing what's best for everyone, they have no, like, idea of how to do that. They're not aware of it. Because ultimately, they just are worried about how much money they make, what they look like. Like, their happily ever after is different than your happily ever after. Theirs is more self-centered, versus yours is more trying to take care of everything. And while this energy, like, it feels like it was a very, like, passionate, fun energy, it just feels like you couldn't be yourself, right? You just felt very lonely, left out in the cold. This person was kind of meant to be in your life to pull out these aspects of you that made you feel lonely, made you feel not enough, made you feel not cool enough, not good enough, because maybe they didn't care about making you theirs. They didn't care about how you were doing. And so it was all on them, all eyes on you, you know, like that song, like pose, like I feel like they're just like posing, like it's about them, like they're the celebrity energy and they don't care about anybody else. And so being next to this person, whether it's a friend or a relationship, makes you feel like you're kicked to the curb, makes you feel out in the cold to fend for yourself, makes you feel like you're carrying all the weight and that this person's just relaxing and chilling and enjoying the fruits of their labor, having a good time. But meanwhile, you're trying to stay happy and celebrate, but it's a very up and down, because it's like you're not seeing your reality for what it is. You're thinking that you're not enough, but in reality, they don't think that they're enough. They have internal battles or conflicts, but they turn it around into like me. Like they fill their cup by getting outside validation. And you don't fill your cup that way. You fill your cup by commitments. And you fill your cup by togetherness, oneness, being positive and hopeful. And so you were battling this idea of like, is this good for me? Is this not good for me? You can hear my dogs barking. My boyfriend just got home. So my dogs are very, you know, that's like the battle in your head. Like the barking, like, because in one hand, you're having a great time. And the other hand, you're battling, like, am I not enough for this person? But then they're calling you every week, and you're like, okay, I am enough. But then their actions don't add up to their words. But at the same time, it feels good to be in their energy. So you continue being in their energy, even though you're not truly interested in what they're offering, and they're not interested in what you're offering. And so it's like really a lesson. This person came into your energy, to your life, to teach you a lesson that you're abundant without anybody else around you. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to feel like tied down or like you can't be who you truly are. Or it's like noticing when things are out of balance, when you're giving more than you're receiving. This relationship came to show you how to choose yourself first, how to pour into yourself before you pour into anybody else's. But the thing is that this relationship is something that was hard to uncover the truth about, and you felt very tied to or drawn to or connected to. And so while this person had really zero commitment for you, it almost seems like it was really hard to detach. And some of you might not be fully detached anymore, because this is something that kind of you had to rebuild your whole life in a sense, because you had to change your whole mindset. You had to look at things from a completely different perspective, and like an out-of-body perspective where you could see like, damn, with this person, I can't move forward. With this person, I can't love myself fully. With this person, I can't actually be positive. And with this person, I will never be fulfilled. And so that's why this person came into your life, for you to literally learn this lesson and for you to choose yourself in order to move from one phase of your life into the next phase of your life. And some of you are still in that journey, and some of you haven't let go. But when you do, you can move on to what will be way more fulfilling. But you have to be in this energy of logic and look at things from a higher perspective and realize this person was never enough for you and never will be, because they're never going to choose you first. All right, so this is what I have for you. They're never going to, okay, God corrected me. No one should ever choose someone else first. But they're never even going to choose you second, because no one is second in their mind. It's just all about them. And everything else. So that's the message I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like it. Please comment. Please let me know how it was. And if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. I also post TikToks and Instagram readings on Instagram. So same handle, TarotXTayFit. So if you're interested, go follow me over there. All right, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. What's up, pile 3? If you chose this cool crystal, this is going to be a reading all about why is this person in your life. And so what I'm getting right off the bat is this person is in your life to serve as some type of mentor. It's the knowledge, they have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of wisdom, you can trust them. They are really from a higher being, a higher perspective. They help you to cleanse your body or yourself or your aura or your energy of things that don't serve you. They help you to maybe they say some things, like they plant seeds in your mind that gets the wheels turning, that gets you thinking like, maybe, like, you think about things differently. You start to become aware of maybe the devil in your life, things that are pulling you down, things that are toxic. You become aware of being more present, of being in the energy of not having to carry so much on your plate, not having to do everything. They just make you more aware and make you wiser, to be honest. They're like a mentor. They allow you to see your potential. They allow you to trust the universe more. And honestly, they just help you begin a new chapter, a new phase of your life. And this could be over time. They could honestly be in your life forever. This is somebody that could just be, dropping knowledge left and right. And they help you with a new phase, and then you're in that phase, and they're dropping some seeds, they're planting seeds, they're growing, you're learning more, and you're moving into the next phase. Like, I don't foresee this person just being like a in and out type of person. This is someone who could be in your life long term. It could even be like a parent, a best friend, a mentor. This is somebody you also can have a lot of fun with, okay? So you have a good time. Like, it's all good vibes, to be honest. It's all good vibes. Okay. It's funny because I say it's all good vibes, but the thing is this person is just like a teeny bit envious or jealous of you, but it's not in a bad way, okay? Like healthy competition type of thing. They see you as one of them. They see you as somebody who is very wise, is very understanding, is very knowledgeable, is very aware. So they know that when they tell you these things, you listen and you do them. And your knowledge is becoming expansive, and maybe you guys are in the same field or you do the same type of work. This could even be like your lover or your best friend. There's a small sense of like, okay, does this person jealous or envious? But it's not bad. Spirit is saying it's not bad, it's not ill intention. This connection is actually magic. If you guys stay in alignment, it is magic. It is something that is divinely orchestrated, divinely guided. And if you're feeling some type of way, communicate about it, because both of you want what's best for the situation. Both of you want to, be in this energy of committing to love, committing to like a higher power, committing to finding balance and to surrendering to, like, nobody wants to be in control here. It's not like a power struggle, but if it feels like this, communicate about it, because it could just be plaguing your mind, and in reality, it's just fears. If you look past your fears, you see your beautiful dreams. And so this connection is a very good connection, but it's a connection that, sometimes can trigger you, but it triggers you to make you grow. It triggers you to help you open your heart, to see the opportunities you have, to see from a higher perspective, and to give yourself the emotional fulfillment you deserve. It's like this person could bring out shadow aspects in you, and while sometimes you might feel like you're rushing into something without a plan, they're just trying to help you. You might not see your reality for what it is, but literally God put them in your life for this purpose. And honestly, like, I feel like this is a long-term type of person, but they help you to see what was not enough for you, what will not be enough for you, what is never going to be enough for you, so you can heal your heart, you can heal your wounds, you can heal your past, because they show you what is enough for you. They show you love, they show you commitment, they show you compassion, they show you knowledge. They give you the deepest knowledge that they have because they trust you with it. They think of you as a very wise person. It's a very balanced connection, a very psychic connection, a very loving and comforting connection. And together you guys can honestly do great things. Together, when you're in alignment, you guys can become very abundant, very successful, very positive, very loving, very nurturing. It's like some of you could even open a business together. But it's like just committing to being open about conversation, being open about how you're feeling, being open about pulling apart, like, you know, the darkness and shedding light on it so you can grow together. It's a very beautiful, honestly, relationship. It's something that is like a breath of fresh air. It's very cleansing. It's very vibrant, but sometimes it can feel a little bit off. And, you know, it can feel a little bit off. It can feel a little bit, maybe sometimes like, oh, I'm tied to this person. But it only feels like that when you're not committed to talking about your thoughts, when you're not committed to diving deeper into why you're feeling that way. And so it's a deep connection. It's a connection that helps you propel yourself forward to the next phase of your life. It helps you climb the ladder. It helps you become better. It's a long-term thing that is like an investment. And investments, you know, sometimes they take work. Sometimes they take attention. Sometimes your investment goes down and you feel like you're in the cold. It's like, it has all phases, right? All the phases are beautiful. And as long as you're not going to let, like, when the phases are bad, you're not going to jump out of the burning house or leave the house and lock them in. Like, it's like being on the same page. Even when the house is burning down, you're going to help each other out of the house. You're going to talk about why the house is burning down. It's a beautiful connection. It just takes, like, it's just a little triggering. It takes a little commitment. But it was divinely orchestrated because it's something that can bring you so much passion, so much fulfillment, so much inner and outer glow. Like something that doesn't feel out of balance and just makes you wiser, makes you better, makes you just kind of feel like you're on top of the world. Like you can, it's something long-term, day by day, where you go through all phases, all seasons, everything together, and you grow. No matter if this is a friendship, a romantic relationship, a mentor, a family situation, something that's meant to be long-term and meant for you to learn a lot. So we almost used the whole ass tarot deck for that. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like it, please comment, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you. If you're interested, I also do readings on TikTok and Instagram, same handle, TarotXTayFit. I would love to have you. And I also do personal readings. You could check my website down below, or you could email me with questions. All right, I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.